Today we're diving into a head-to-head comparison between two amps from VOX's new handwired series, the legendary AC30 handwired and its smaller sibling, the AC4 handwired. Both promise that iconic VOX chime, but they deliver it in very different ways. Let's break it down. The AC30HW is a 30-watt dual-channel beast running on 4 EL84 power tubes with a GZ 34-tube rectifier. It's loaded with two 12-inch Celestion speakers, and it weighs in at over 70 pounds. The AC4HW, on the other hand, is just 4 watts, powered by a single EL84 and a 12-inch greenback speaker. Much smaller, much lighter, and way easier to carry. Still hand-wired, still built to deliver that VOX tone, but clearly designed with different players in mind. In just about any rock tune, I'll just about always have an AC30, especially if it's power chords and really eighth note driven, because the VOX sound is so mid-rangey that it finds its own spot in the mix without even trying, especially if you gain it upright. And also, the AC30 has so much power. I mean, we were barely tapped into the headroom on that thing. The AC30 gives you more flexibility. 2 channels, an effects loop, reverb, and multiple inputs. It's versatile but big, heavy, and more expensive. The AC4 is the opposite. Simple controls, no loop, 1 channel, but it's portable, affordable, and easy to dial in. If you want plug-and-play VOX character, the AC4 delivers it. If you didn't know, I host a podcast here called What Music They Make, where me and other musicians, we record music live in the studio on camera. And we actually used both of these amps on our first song, Stowaway.
Know how it feels, thinking can it be real? So you bring to see if you're still awake. You gotta see to believe that you cannot conceive. Even God would lose interest in what he made.
We used the AC30 for most of those capoed rhythm tracks on the 335, and then with the Les Paul, I did a basic power chord track.
Or is the love that we made just as good as the love that you made?
And then we used the AC4 with a phaser and some tremolo for a really neat kind of Beatlesy part that keeps coming back throughout the song, because it just had a really nice chime to it.
Wish I could say that our love was slipping away. But in the end, we'll pretend just to do it again and again and again.
And if you put enough gain on the way in, you can get this thing to scream for a shredding, like 80s guitar solo. AC30, you gotta crank that sucker up pretty loud before it breaks up, which is fantastic if you're on stage, not so much if you're in a bedroom. But with the AC4, you hit that sweet spot much sooner. You don't have to punish your ears cranking up the volume just so you can get that crunchy vintage drive that you're going for. So who are these amps really for? The AC30 handwired is for the gigging guitarist who needs volume, headroom, and a classic sound that can fill a stage. The AC4 handwired is for the bedroom player, the recording guitarist, or anyone who wants that VOX tone without rattling the walls. I thought both of these amps sounded great, but they solved different problems. So what do you need? Do you need full throttle, full power, balls to the wall rock tone? Okay, go with the AC30 handwired. You can't go wrong. But what if you just don't need all of that? And what if you want a friendlier price point? Obviously, it's got less body to it, but it's literally got less body. It's like 1/2 of the size. So if those things don't matter to you, then Get the AC4. You'll get that classic Vox tone without paying for all the extra stuff. Which one would you pick for your setup? Drop a comment below and let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next gear shootout. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.